Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now I wish the topic of this video was a little bit better to begin with, but dengue and malaria. Well, let's talk about why I brought this up. So in the news, there's been a lot of talk of malaria cases on the rise. Normally, I wouldn't have thought much about this. You know, you hear about malaria in the news every now and then, but to me, I'm speaking for myself, that's something that happens to other people. It's not going to happen to me. You know, that's something that you hear about in the news, but who really knows anybody who gets malaria? Well, I've got a friend of mine who just told me about another acquaintance I know who just got malaria. He lives out in the Mae Hong Son area of Thailand, which is out in the jungle area. It's far away from the big cities. And he is sick with malaria right now. So now I'm starting to take this kind of serious. So as you can see in the news, there's been a lot of cases here recently of malaria. So I did want to raise your awareness to this. So now I'm putting on mosquito repellent at all times to make sure that the wife and I do not get a case of malaria. But that's not all. The cases of dengue are on the rise as well, which is another mosquito-borne disease. So they're passing around dengue as well, and I don't want to find out what dengue is like as well. So there's two reasons right now, if you're here in Thailand, that you need to be wearing your mosquito repellent, trying to keep the mosquitoes off you, because malaria and dengue are a big thing right now. So if you are planning to visit Thailand and you are thinking, should I take malaria pills or not? Normally I would have said you don't really need them. I'm not going to say that anymore. I would say that might be a good thing to do, especially if you're going to be out in the jungle areas. Now I've got to say, this is July and it's such a beautiful time of year here. It's absolutely beautiful almost every day. We have those beautiful blue skies, all the puffy clouds. You can see the mountains in great detail. Just a beautiful time. And when it's not beautiful, you can almost count that it's going to be raining, and not raining just a little bit, raining a lot. So this is when the rain really starts kicking in. Rainy season, that doesn't mean that it rains all the time. It means that more than likely it goes something like this. During the day, it's absolutely beautiful, and then towards the evening, you can expect a quick thunder shower. So anyway, it's a nice time of year to be here in Thailand, and it's not the high season, meaning you could still get decent rates on hotels and everything else, because this is not a high time for tourism. Now, a lot of you have been asking about the house that I showed on this channel, just a few episodes ago. Did we get the house? Well, we did get the house, and a lot of you want to know, what did you pay for it? How did the negotiations go? Because if you remember in the video, I told you I'm the world's worst negotiator and I let Kendall handle all those things. Well, she did negotiate. The beginning price was 22,000 baht. The ending price is 22,000 baht per month. So where was the negotiation? Well, there's things that are now included in that rent that we don't have to pay out of pocket now. So it ended up working out really well. So for instance, there is a gardener included, lawn maintenance person. So they're going to come to the house, she said, the landlord, 3 times per week. I hope it's not that much, but let's just say it's going to be 2 or 3 times per week. So our lawn ought to look really good. All that is included in the rent, and also the fees for the community. So all the community fees are all included in the rent, as well as garbage pickup. So those are all those fees that we're used to paying on our own. All those are going to be covered in the rental amount. So we're looking forward to moving. That shouldn't happen until maybe the end of the first week of August, somewhere around August 9th. So whenever we do get moved in, as soon as I get the okay from Kendall, I'll do a video and show you around. Of course, Kendall's going to want to get everything moved in, and then she's going to want to get everything decorated before I could show you. So I'm going to have to wait, I'm sure, a few days, maybe even a week after we move in before I could show it to all of you all. Now, if you'll remember Sonia we interviewed. She just got here to Chiang Mai. I met her on a plane going to Vietnam. We had her here on the channel. Kendall and I were able to take her out and show her a little bit around Chiang Mai. I didn't want her to only base Chiang Mai off of the downtown Chiang Mai area and that little surrounding area in downtown Chiang Mai. So we brought her a little bit away from Chiang Mai, and we went to a restaurant that we really like. We've had it on the channel before. It's called Ozark, which is a gorgeous restaurant. It's surrounded by the forest, the jungle area, whatever you want to call it. It's a really nice place to eat, and it's secluded. Very nice. If you're here, you really need to check that place out. And also, since we were in that area, we stopped by Elefin Cafe. I've had that place on the channel at least 3 times already. And that's a place where you can go for just a drink or just a quick meal. And they have elephants right there. If you want, you can feed them. So everything's right there. You don't have to pay some big amount just to see elephants. They're all right there. It's kind of the theme, of course, of the cafe by being called Elefin Cafe. We also got to bring her to one of our favorite coffee places. It's called Valley Coffee, and this is a place that is again secluded, and to get through to the place you've got to go through a guarded gate. Just tell them at the guarded gate that you are there for the coffee shop. They'll let you straight through. But this is a place that you'll want to check out, relax, unwind, bring people out there. It's a lot of fun. I highly suggest that you go there. Now, I try to show you guys what our daily life is like. Well, it was time to go back to the dentist. The dentist we go to is Empress Dentist, or Empress Dental, and that's in Hungdong area, right off Canal Road. And it's a place we like to go to. For one, they have great parking, so you don't have to fight to get parking. Their prices are halfway decent. A lot of you are gonna say it's expensive. Yes, you can get cheaper dental work, but when it comes to anything medical or dental, I kind of like to be pampered and make sure I'm getting the best doctor and the good stuff and pain numbing if I need it. So anyway, we go to Empress Dental for a teeth cleaning. It was 1,100 baht for myself and the same for my wife, and they are very thorough. Kendall and I did get a chance to spend a weekend in Chiang Rai, my second favorite city besides Chiang Mai. We went out there and we didn't do any real videos out there. We were just out there to relax. We had the dogs out there, took them for walks, had some food, had a relaxing time. If you're visiting Chiang Mai, make sure you also take some time out to visit Chiang Rai. Now, check this place out. I had a friend of mine who is running a conference that's going on in September, and it's at this place, this kind of resort area, and he said, you've got to come out and check this place out. So I went out there, and this place is called the Horizon Village and Resort. There's 246 places to stay here, rooms, and apparently they have a lot of big conferences here. But I'm going to show you around this place. When we first got here, I was blown away by how big this place is. It just goes on forever. They even have bikes for you to rent because there's no way you're going to walk around this place. And really driving, it's like paths like I'm on now, so you wouldn't really need a car to get around this place, but you would need something. It's huge. The place is beautiful. They've got all kind of petting zoos around here. They've got beautiful gardens. They got amazing restaurants. We had lunch here. They served us all kinds of food. Thai cuisine was some of the best I've ever had. Really enjoyed it. This place, again, I can't say the word amazing enough. And then when we looked around, we saw all there is to see. Just driving around on a golf cart, could not believe the landscaping here. They say they have 40 full-time gardeners on staff just to keep this place looking good. Well, last of all, I wanted to do some shout outs. We really appreciate all of you who help support the channel, either by the thanks button down below this video, the buy me a coffee, buying some of our t-shirts off our merchandise store with the link in the description. We also thank you for liking the video, for just plain out watching and not doing anything. We appreciate that, and as well as subscribing as well. But we do have some shout outs for people who have definitely donated to the channel, so I would like to list them off for you. So from Buy Me a Coffee, I'd like to thank Stefan. I'd also like to thank Brian and Aisha. So thank you very much. Also on Super Thanks, I'd like to thank Mark M. We also have Julie M. And we have, I'm not even going to try to say this, this is a email address, so thank you very much. Also, Dave 015, Gavin P, and Warwick. So thank you all for donating to the channel. We really appreciate it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I will continue to try to bring you some videos that are really useful for you. So this is more of an update video letting you know what's going on here in the area. So thank you for watching, and I'm going to close this out by saying Kap Kun Kap.